What's going on, guys? I wanted to do a quick. I'm gonna try to be brief, but I wanna do them justice. I wanna, because these fights were this weekend was full of a lot of fights, very good fights that happened, including the boxing fight between the heavyweights, and I'm talking about Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou, which for me went under the radar. I completely, uh, you know, missed the dates. I didn't know that fight was happening so soon. I knew it was happening. I just didn't know it was happening. Actually, happened on Friday, I believe, and so it's. I was looking at Instagram, and I'm reading all of a sudden, seeing pictures and reading the news that Francis Ngannou um, got knocked out. So I'm gonna talk about that one real quick before the other two MMA fights I want to talk about. That I want to gloss over, so to speak. So Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. That fight, man, I was looking forward to it. I wanted to see it. Um, I actually admire Francis Ngannou for doing what he has done. This guy left. He was the heavyweight champion at UFC. His contract was up. He left for greener pastures. He pastures. He wanted to make more money, um, and boxing offered that for him, and he did not take that easy path, man. Right from the get-go, this guy is facing the best heavyweights in the boxing business, and that's not something I don't think we should look down on the guy for. I think that's very bold, very, very ambitious, and I'm not surprised. I mean, Francis Ngannou, if you have seen his life story, he has been doing that for a long time now, and he's an exciting fighter, quite a physical specimen. And here, he had a very close fight against Tyson Fury, and that fight was, a lot of people were surprised. A lot of people that were not giving him a chance actually changed their minds. And fast forward, uh, you know and here he is, he's facing another great heavyweight in the boxing world, Anthony Joshua. So Anthony Joshua comes, and these guys faced each other, and he puts on a clinic and makes very quick work of Francis Ngannou. He knocks him down on the first round. Ngannou does not look, he doesn't land anything. He looks a little bit out of it. He looks slow, like I said, and that's not because of him. It's because Anthony Joshua, who is a professional boxer, uh, uncharacteristically comes aggressive, right from the get on the first round, landing some, his jab, landing a powerful right, and he just puts down Ngannou. Ngannou survives the first round. The second round comes, and Joshua again lands a beautiful, beautiful punch, beautiful right, and Ngannou goes down. The referee starts counting, and Ngannou gets up, but you could see his eyes are glossy, his mouth is open. He took a very hard shot, so he got up slowly, and at this point, it's not looking good for the guy, man. It's not looking good, and AJ is a sniper at this point. He's just waiting for him to come to him and just land the perfect shot, and that's exactly what he does, man. He lands the perfect shot, and Ngannou goes down like a sack of potatoes, completely out, down stiff. He gets knocked out, man. And AJ Anthony Joshua, man, he does, uh, what many people thought that Tyson Fury was gonna do, and kudos to him, congratulations to him. That was a great win, and And now I'm seeing the news and stuff, and a lot of pundits and people, feeling sorry for Ngannou. Some of them saying that his boxing career is over and blah blah blah. I don't see it that way, man. I think I even saw the video where Anthony Joshua, right after the fight, inside the ring, he's telling Ngannou, "Whatever you do, man, don't quit boxing. Keep at it, keep at it." And and I think that's exactly what Ngannou should do, man. I mean, he's making good money. This was a learning experience. He didn't lose to some chump. That was Anthony Joshua, man, and so no shame, man. Okay, he got knocked out. I think he should go back to the drawing board, keep training in boxing, and get better because he is a physical specimen. He has been in there already twice with two of the best of the best. I think a good solid win, and he will be back in talks and with great challenges ahead of him in the boxing sport. Um, from what I understand, he has to fulfill an MMA fight for PFL contracts and all that. Um, that's another good thing that could happen to him also. Get the heavyweight championship belt at PFL, and then cross over again to boxing and fight some other good heavyweight boxer. And he needs that good win. But by no means, I don't think he should quit that sport. I think he has the he is the physical specimen uh, for a boxer, man. And I think there is potential for him to be one of the greats if he just keeps at it. If his management, uh, I don't even know if he has managers and stuff, but if he makes the right decisions, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I wanted to give my quick thoughts on that fight, and I just hope that Ngannou doesn't quit boxing, and it's gonna be interesting also to see what Anthony Joshua does next. He looked like a shark in there. He looked like a sniper, man. Amazing, amazing performance. Now I'm gonna talk about Michael Venom Page makes his UFC debut at UFC against Kevin Holland um, in the welterweight division. I've been watching MVP for some years now at Bellator. I'm a huge fan of Bellator, and he has some spectacular wins. I remember when he was just trailblazing at Bellator, and he fought for the title against I forgot the name of their champion, and he got knocked out, but he kept at it, and then afterwards, he he got some amazing wins. The guy is exciting to see MVP, and I always wonder how he would do in UFC. All that time when I was watching him, um, I was always wondering what he would do because he has this exciting style, man. And that guy hurts people. I mean, he showboats. That's part of his thing. He showboats a lot. He's like a living cartoon, action cartoon and stuff, like a superhero and shit. He moves like super quick, and so he makes his debut at UFC and against Kevin Holland, and that's no easy matchup. Let me tell you, Kevin Holland is a heavy hitter. He has some ground game. He is also quick, also long, strong, and it was, I think, for him, for MVP, it was the right first matchup, and he came through really good, man. I mean, he made Kevin Holland look very inept in that octagon. Kevin Holland was just not able to land anything. To his credit, Holland has that chin because MVP landed some amazing, amazing shots, man. Some elbows, that came out of nowhere with them flips, the switches, the turns that he makes. Like I said, he looks like a living fucking cartoon, you know. So I'm looking forward to MVP, what he's gonna do next. Uh, Amazing performance, great first fight. I think he did not disappoint. Um, it's just a matter of what matchups he gets. I do think that his kryptonite is the jiu-jitsu. I see that weakness in MVP. MVP is an exciting fighter, and most fighters, you don't want to stand with that guy because that guy can knock you out, can put your lights out very quick, and you won't even fucking notice. Um, so yeah, I think that his weakness, like I was saying, is it's not even wrestling because he has become a good tech. You know, his takedown defense has become a lot better. He is able to get up, uh, get away from them. Kevin Holland, to his credit, did everything possible to keep him down. At one point, he did bring him down. He menaced him with a rear naked choke, but you know, MVP defended it very well, and he recovered and he got up, and yeah, man, he ragdolled Kevin Holland several times, and that's not an easy task. Last fight I want to talk about is Dustin Poirier versus Benoit Saint Denis, I believe is his name. Um, I was not familiar with Saint Denis. Uh, he's a heavy hitter. He really gave Dustin Poirier a run for his money. It looked like this was a setup. This was like a sort of um, passing the torch type of thing, type of matchup. Because from what I hear, Saint Denis is an upcoming hungry lion, young lion, and they were looking at Poirier as the veteran, which he is. I mean, this guy has been fighting since 2011, and he has had several contentions for the title and stuff. He has fought the best of the best, never in a boring fight. He recently got knocked out by Justin Gagey, but today, man, he took shots, and he weathered that storm. The thing about Poirier is that he has such an excellent and underrated cardio. That guy, and a chin. He has a chin and he has a cardio, and that's a deadly combination because he gets hit, but he's still there in your face, and he has pretty decent boxing, man. He's a heavy hitter, and Saint Denis did everything possible. He did everything right. He was being aggressive. He was landing heavy shots. His ground game looked good, but Dustin Poirier was just a little bit better than he was. And when they started exchanging, and Saint Denis was more winded than Poirier himself, he lost it, man. Poirier started landing some, with the hooks, some amazing hooks, and then he landed the perfect punch, and down St. Denis went, man. It was an amazing win, and just proving that you cannot count Dustin Poirier out. And I'm thinking he's on his way to another title shot, man. Another title shot. So it's gonna be exciting. Those I wanted to talk about those three fights real quick. Turn out I'm almost 15 minutes into the video, but I just, I think those were great fights. It was a great weekend for fights, and UFC 299 did not disappoint. And plus that boxing match, man, it was a good weekend for fights. Thanks, guys, for listening to me. Give me likes, dislikes. Please subscribe to my channel. Peace. Thank you. Bye.